Hi, welcome back to Mondays with Mike. We're going to stick with the topic train that we were using last week. We had a lot of good questions on that, and we're going to make the assumption that the for sale by owners we spoke to last week have now listed with a good realtor, and now we're going to talk about pricing. This is a tight seller's market, and we're seeing record prices still. So there's a tendency for sellers to want to shoot for the stars. When we come in to do a comparative market analysis and we recommend a price, a lot of the questions we'll get from sellers is, well, I can see what the market value was based on past sales, but we're in a great market. Why don't we shoot for the stars? Why don't we list 50,000 more and just see what happens? Maybe we'll get it. There are many reasons why that's not the best strategy. So I'm just going to focus on a couple, and one of them is maybe not so intuitive unless you understand how buyers search. Most buyers, I think 96% is the stat, first look for their home online, and they're using either our website, maybe they're using Zillow or Trulia or Realtor.com, you name it. Most of them are set up the same way. You put in areas and price brackets that work for you. So assuming you know your budget going into the search, you're going to go into your favorite search engine and you're going to say, I want to see all the homes in this area and this area that are listed for no more than X dollars. That means that if your house fits within that search of no more than X dollars, if we list above that, there's a decent chance that prospective buyers that would be great fits for the home and that would be willing to pay really up to and maybe a little bit over market value, they may not even be seeing it. They literally could be missing your home on the internet. It's a little bit counterintuitive. You figure these days most marketing is internet based. It's going out to everyone. Because most people are limiting their search by price, and they're in many cases just getting automatic updates every day from their first search engine, they may not be getting any kind of an alert. If they're working with a buyer agent, that agent may alert them to it. But an agent is also going to know that if you're overpriced, maybe you're not so realistic. So they may be reluctant to bring them. It can be a real big problem. Time is always the enemy in real estate. So really the first 2 to 4 weeks that a property is on the market, that's when it's a hot property. It's new, and there's no assumption that there are any problems. These are the kinds of things that creep into people's minds if it takes a little while. If you're 3-4 weeks in and then you lower the price to get within that search bracket, people are starting to say, well, this has been out there for a while. They couldn't get that price and they're lowering it. Maybe we can wait. Maybe they're going to lower it again. Or maybe they had an offer and it fell through. You hope that people will come anyway, but you don't want to have to base it on hope. Better to price aggressively at the market, maybe 1% to 2% higher. The market is going to find itself. Can't really underprice. We can get into that a little bit more. If people have questions, I'd be happy to address it. I don't want it to go too long. So for now, we'll leave it at that, and we'll see you next week.